has soared back to the top of the charts with a single from 23 years ago. Why? Well, it's become the theme of a viral scene from the new film Saltburn.
I don't think I'll ever go home again.
Well, why don't you come home with me? Come to Saltburn.
Now she's here to share the goss on how it all came about. Put on your dancing shoes, clothes optional. It's Sophie Ellis-Bextor.
Sophie, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. How are you guys?
So well. What an absolute banger. I caught Saltburn over the weekend, and your song obviously rounds out the movie. And as soon as I finished the movie, I started playing your music on Spotify. And that's kind of what the whole world's done. And it skyrocketed you back to the top of the charts. You must be loving life.
Well, thank you. The streaming helped.
You must be loving it.
You know what? I am. I feel really sort of happy for the song, which probably sounds a bit weird, but because I feel like the song's kind of done this on its own journey. So I'm like here like a proud parent. Like, oh, look at it go. It's also fun because, I mean, you mentioned the scene in Saltburn, and it's like, it's quite extraordinary to be shown, you know, like a new reflection of your song. Like it's a song I know so well. I've sung it so many times, and now I'm seeing not just from the film, but all these like viral interpretations, you know, like, oh my God, like all these people, they now own it a little bit and they've got their own version of it. And I just think it's like, it's such an adventure. It's brilliant.
Well, speaking of like the film, it's absolutely so extravagant and it is very, you know, awkward at times. Is it true that you went and saw the screening of Saltburn with your mum, your brother, and one of your sons?
This is true, yes, at about 10 a.m. on a weekday morning. And my son was actually in between me and his grandma.
So
maybe not the easiest. Yeah. But you know what? We did all survive. And actually, we all loved it. But yeah, there were definitely a couple of like head in hands moments. And even my memory of it now makes me sort of do that again.
Yeah, a bit of this. Sort of sound. I feel like with your left hand you were covering your son's eyes and your right hand you're covering your mum's eyes, and then just trying to close your own as well, going, not this bit, let's just get through this. And do they give you, like, how does it work? Like, obviously you have to agree for your song to be in a film. Do they say there is going to be some full frontal penis, you know, flying around a mansion whilst your song is playing, and the world's going to remember that?
So I did know that that it was going to be danced to the whole of the song and none of the clothes.
Yes,
I did know that.
Sophie, while we've got you, I would kick myself if I didn't share this. So I'm 29 now, and I was about 6 or 7 when the song came out. And I've actually been trying to avoid your song for about 20 years because it's actually attached to like a really like core memory of mine. For my my 7th birthday party, I had like a disco theme party, and it was time to open my presents. And everybody got up and left as I began opening my presents because my older brother was playing Kiss Chasey and chasing them all around. And I just have this core memory of me like sitting by myself crying, and in the background, Murder on the Dance Floor is playing. So now with it all in like, you know, number 2 on the charts, we're hearing it everywhere. It's kind of like taking me back a little bit, but
sorry,
it's such a fantastic song.
We need to rectify this. Somebody needs to give you a present right now. We'll all sit here right with you, and I'll sing it for you, and we'll all just like celebrate you. We will celebrate you, and then Baby Belle will feel seen and heard, and then the memory won't be upsetting anymore.
Absolutely.
Sophie,
I am sorry.
We appreciate you coming on this morning. People can get their hands on your special edition EP. It is out now. We really appreciate your time this morning.
Oh, it's so nice to talk to you guys.